And welcome into the booth, everyone. We're in inning number 5 already with 2 away. So striding in, Jose Reyes, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. But here's David Freese to stand in previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline. Rosario's got it cleanly. The throw pulls Gonzalez off the base, and I think that's going to be a throwing error.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Here comes the first pitch. Runner's going. Well, this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Ready now, Chad Poole. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
How about it?
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 runs, 4 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down. At the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
So here's
the
one last look at that
Wild.
replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Center fielder, number 3.
Digging in now, Michael Taylor. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. On the move is Bruce. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jay Bruce. Here's Jay Bruce now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but just a windup foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Right side and right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman.
So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 1-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 0 for 5.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Cespedes going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year. As the Bucks have dropped for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. Here's Gregory Polanco. No hits to this point.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman, number 23.
Stepping into the box, David Freese. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. George Cantos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
George Cantos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Started that swing a bit too early.
2 straight.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Next for the Mets, Jacob deGrom. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
Pitcher, George Santos.
Starling Marte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Starling Marte.
Bounce it to the left side, and oh, it ties up Reyes. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
A.J. Ramos answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Standing in, Sean Rodriguez, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. He beats the tag, safe, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. Fouled away. He's on the move again from first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The batter, center fielder.
Now batting, Michael Taylor. Runner in scoring position with Cervant. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Felipe Vasquez comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
The 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hits this one hard the other way. Rodriguez loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next to bat would be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's 1 for 5.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Josh Bell the next to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Runners off for second. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by the manager. I love the decision to force the action, put the defense on his heels. You don't see hit and runs implored in the late innings like that was just used to perfection.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1. Oh, and they pitch out on him. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home.
Thought better of it, but now he's tagged out trying to get back to third.
The 1-1 pitch. And now he's on the move again for second. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. A dive, but he's back. Now the 1-2 pitch. We'll try it one more time for second. Ready with another two-strike offering. Bat explodes as this is popped up. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Eddie Romero, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Eddie Romero.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. David Wright will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Right.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 5 homers and 14 driven in. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Swinging a soft liner, and nothing will cover the 2 out. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hansel Robles comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Now playing first base and batting at right side. Number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Up next for the Pirates, pitcher.
Digging in, Enny Romero.
Romero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Robles offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Enny Romero becomes out number 2. 2 this inning.
Rodriguez.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. Popped up. Darno over to his left, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at bat, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 count?
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Let's go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2.
Leading off for the Pirates.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Now in the box, Michael Taylor, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, they'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will apply the tag between first and second. Standing in, Michael Conforto. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Anthony Swarzak will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Right fielder number 25.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Ground ball right side. Cabrera's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, David Freese. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming, here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right. right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping in as Drupal Cabrera. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Bo Schultz takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 35, Bo Schultz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. Todd Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Schultz, a native Texan. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready for another shot now, Travis d'Arnaud. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here. Jerry Blevins enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Elias Diaz the next to hit. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. From the stretch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Here's the first pitch. Runner goes. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Sean Rodriguez. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cabrera. And that's the second out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Darno has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. In now, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Here's the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Jose Reyes sent packing for the 4th time in this one.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Mets go down 1. Digging in, Michael Taylor. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's 1 for 4.
Michael Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Right there is Reyes. And there's out number 2. Josh Bell the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they go. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. One out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He went down on strikes last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side, Rodriguez from the outfield grass. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. Jerry Familia gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 23.
Stepping up to the plate, David Freese. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Reyes moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Elias Diaz. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 2-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Kevin Plawecki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Kevin Plawecki.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. And that retires the side. Down in Paul Sewald. He's waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Francisco Cervelli will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Francisco Cervelli.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Settling in now, Sean Rodriguez. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. This is back toward the mound. And this will be put away easily for the out. Striding into the box, Adam Frazier comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. So 2-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1 hit, 1 left. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going until we get a winner, and we are. Stephen Brault will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores.
Leading off with a bat, first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jose Reyes goes down again. That's the 5th time he's done so on strikes in this one. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Way in front of that fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Line towards center field. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
First baseman number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball swung on and hits at Cabrera at second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. So striding forward now, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Slider's in for a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. With one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. Frazier takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Sewald, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses, ball one. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Polanco, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless, Robert Gesellman, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's David Freese to stand in. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 0 for 4.
Leading off for the Pirates.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Elias Diaz the next to hit.
Elias Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher,
Josh Harrison will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Harrison.
Here's a pop-up now. Flores has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains 2-2. Michael Feliz will come on in relief now as he'll make Make his 35th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Feliz, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Now to the plate, Sean Rodriguez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Rodriguez.
Drilled on the ground is short. Right there is Reyes. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Center fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. Sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Michael Feliz wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of 4 between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Josh Bell, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Into the box, Juan Lagares. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right
here. Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. 1-1 the count now. First and second here with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Popped him up. Frazier calls for it. 1 down. So digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Runner going a second time. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Harrison blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Here's Starling Marte, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3.
Leading off for the Mets.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wilmer Flores.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Up and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Now another 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball. Grounded back up the middle. Frazier fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, David Freese. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting 7, catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way. He's running, heading out toward shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pick ability.
Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ivan Nova. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner's on his way to third. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the. So here's the Mets pitcher, Steven Matz. 9-1-2 due up. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Juan Lagares. He singled to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 once more. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Harrison waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Adrian now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Popped him up. Cervelli might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Ivan Nova, and lead it off against Steven Matz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Grounded up the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit on the ground out to short. Flores has it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him in the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for the Mets.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
So he got him swinging. Yoenis Cespedes sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Jay Bruce.
Bases empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Josh Bell, the next to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Bruce. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Frazier onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Another 0-2 coming. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
Up next for the Buccos, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is. Next up for New York, Juan Lagares. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Juan Lagares.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. He must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bushes and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3 runs already home here. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Mets. Elias Diaz is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. He's running again. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, and now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch, you have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Bruce on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag gets one, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Center fielder, number 6.
So striding in, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Grounded to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45.
Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
So here now is the pitcher, Steven Matz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Plawecki stands at second with 2 gone. Prozin on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. A bouncer up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
First baseman number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. At the plate, David Freese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Adrian now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Frazier stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more as Dribble Cabrera. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 0-1. Here it comes. Cue shot here out towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Jay Bruce will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pock them in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in now, Francisco Cervelli, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Gregory Polanco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gregory Polanco.
Line hard to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Jerry Spamilia is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. A.J. Schugel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. down the first base line. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Flores on at first, nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Michael Conforto will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. In there, and it's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 23 homers, 57 runs batted in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Hansel Robles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 47.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Harrison. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Bruce is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Standing in, Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Here's Starling Marte, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Swinging a hard liner to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating. And now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
One and one, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Marte isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steven Matz earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ivan Nova struck out 10 in the losing effort. Hansel Robles wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.